The lion and the lamb shall lie down together, and every man shall sit under his own vine and fig tree, and none shall be afraid.
Welcome to the channel.
I thought an interesting comment was made when somebody said to me, I heard somebody say, no, where's Mandela? Well, Mandela's dead because Saddam Hussein killed all the Mandelas. He was a brutal tyrant that divided people up and split families, and people are recovering from this. So there's a psychological recovery that is taking place, and it's hard work for them, and I understand it's hard work for them. It's my honor to welcome.
Well, firstly, I would like to express my deepest sympathy.
Sunrise Village looks a nice, typical residential area for the lucky folk of Florida. But it's not quite typical. One of the houses is built upside down. You may say that can easily happen when you give a builder an order, but here, nobody's slipped up. It was all done to attract notice and so bring more people to live at Sunrise Village. Of course, trying to live in Maison Mix-Up calls for a private understanding with the force of gravity, in the hope that what goes down must come up, like the pools. We're sure you'll take our word for it that living this way soon comes easy, and that there's no trickery on our part. Seeing is believing. At bedtime, she's so tired she could sleep anywhere. Kinda looks like she's got to. If we didn't know this was in Florida, we'd swear it was Australia.
I said upside down, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. Round and round, you're turning me. Upside down, boy, you turn me. Inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round. Instinctively, you give to me the love that I need. I cherish the moments with you. Respectfully, I say to thee, I'm aware that you're cheating when no one makes me feel like you do. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round. I know you got charm and appeal. You always play the field. I'm crazy to think you're all mine. As long as the sun continues to shine, there's a place in my heart for you, that's the bottom line. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round. Instinctively, you give to me the love that I need. I cherish the moments with you. Respectfully, I say to thee, I'm aware that you're cheating, but no one makes me feel like you do. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round,
So, hello everyone.
Hello! Welcome to tonight's stream.
Welcome to the Upside Down. Yeah, that was a video I made a while back, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna freaking play it. Why not?
No, that was a really great opening, I think. And I know that I went in a room once that was just one room or like a couple rooms upside down, and I thought that was really extreme, but this video has taken it to a whole new level.
Yeah, when I came across these, I was like, what the hell? I mean, okay, I saw maybe one or two, and they have here in North Carolina, it's actually in South Carolina, in Myrtle Beach, they have a whole building upside down, and I just thought it was creative, nothing, I didn't think anything of it. Well, it's a freaking thing. I'm like, holy crap, this is crazy.
Well, in the chat, Crunchy B mentioned that he's not surprised. I was thinking about the Christmas trees a couple days ago. And, you know, so was that. Those upside-down Christmas trees popped up around 2017 for me, and they were just absolutely everywhere. And I don't remember upside-down Christmas trees being a thing before that. I don't know. What about you, Hazel?
Yeah, it's Life Matrix made a video on it a few years ago. So I remember him making it, and I was like, what? I've never heard of upside down Christmas trees. But yeah, that's the first time I had ever heard of it was his video, which I think he took down his video. So I don't know if he still hasn't posted, but yeah, when I saw that, I was like, people are freaking losing their minds.
Well, what's crazy too is I've had a lot of syncs recently, like synchronicities, and Crunchy B just brought up thinking about the upside down Christmas trees. I was thinking about the same thing a couple days ago, and I've had a ton of synchronicity recently. I had just ordered, when we just got on the backstage of the live stream, I had just put in an order for Cheez-Its, and messaged my mom's boyfriend, let him know, hey, I ordered you some Cheez-Its, and then I come on here and I start to overhear a conversation with you and your wife, and you're talking about Cheez-Its. So it's the first thing I hear, and I go, I just ordered Cheez-Its. This is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. When he showed me that, I was like, what? Yeah. Because my wife was like, what are we going to get for our daughter for her snacks and stuff like that? You know, and we were talking about Cheez-Its. And when he told me about that, I was like, oh, shit, that's crazy.
Well, I had another sync today. My friend, his middle name is Keith. And I was driving down the road, and I saw the license plate that said Keith. So I was on the phone, and I brought up my friend Brian Keith, and then I went and I got a Slurpee, and I drove back. It was like a couple miles, and then in the exact same spot that I saw the license plate that said Keith, there was a guy standing in the middle of the boulevard who kind of looks like Crunchy B. Who looked like Brian Keith, and he was standing in the boulevard at the exact same spot that I'd seen the license plate with his name on it. Wow. Just in the middle of the street, in the divider section where they got that little raised area. He was just standing there in that exact same spot. I'm just like, come on.
Damn, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to see something like that. Oh my goodness.
But, yeah, it's a weird one.
So I messaged Rena, so hopefully Rena might be able to, join us. I hope she's doing all right. So she was aware we were going to live stream. I said, we'll live stream on my channel, and I gave her the link, so hopefully she can join us. But yeah, so what have you been seeing lately, Callie? Anything?
Gosh. What have I been seeing? Okay, well, one thing that kind of tripped me out is, I was in the garden, and I was gardening, and, there's all these, thistle weeds, and I was mistaking them for my poppies, because I planted a bunch of poppies, and, poppies, I guess, look like weeds when they first come out, hey? And I ended up Googling these thistle weeds, and one thing that I saw was, did you know that thistle weeds can get to be taller than human beings?
Yeah, you showed me that, and I was like, no. I've never seen that freaking huge, but yeah. Let me share if you want.
I can pull it up right here. Let's see if I can find.
Sure.
Let's share my screen here.
Yeah, these things are huge, man.
Let's see if we can.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, here we go. And apparently these grow all over North America, so that's Canada and the U.S. These, those little weeds that you see in your garden, those thistles. Well, this is it right here.
Damn, look at that. It's freaking huge.
Crunchy Bee, you've seen thistles bigger than humans? Come on. This is unreal. That's just strange. Let's see. There's this dude. So she's about to cut it down. He's like, screw this, I'm wearing a mask. Yeah. I hate this. So what did they say? They can get to like 9 feet tall, something like 8 or 9 feet tall, something like that. So
damn.
I thought that was just very, very strange. Oh, I know, I'm not on Google. Yeah, that was weird. And there's another one that gets really, really big in Canada that I've never heard of before that is actually like really poisonous to humans and causes all sorts of weird burns. It's called milkweed. I'm not positive, but... And here's this lady next to it. She has to stand on this stepping stool to get up to it. I guess she wants to... Yeah, here we go. 9-foot thistle.
Wow.
Very, very weird. I do not remember dinosaur-sized plants at all. And this is a... Oh, I just closed the window 1 second. This is one that I don't know if it's a Mandela effect, but I used to play in the forest all the time when I was a kid. And I don't remember this hogweed, which apparently is everywhere, and it's like super dangerous. And the sap causes like major problems. I remember I used to watch out for like poison ivy and all that stuff. This is a giant hogweed, and it gets up to 4 meters tall. Yeah, and it's like seriously. Oh wait, this. Yeah, let's see. I guess this one's overseas, but apparently we have it here as well. And I'm wondering if... Oh, yeah, here you go. This is what it does to your skin.
Oh.
And then your skin will be... Yeah, it'll be sensitive to light for, like, years. And they have it in Canada as well. Let's see if we can look this up. So if it's in Canada, it's got to be in the States as well. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Look at that.
That's on the Weather Network.
Horrific.
Yeah. So, I played in the forest a ton as a kid. I didn't remember any of these giant plants right here, and I didn't remember having to watch out for anything that's dangerous, but yeah, this shows what happens when you get it on your skin.
Sheesh.
Nasty, really, hey?
That's painful, man. Ugh.
Yeah, so that's it for my weed Mandela'd. I know you have something that you wanted to show.
Yeah, I just made a video about the quote from Neil Armstrong when they landed on the moon. Yeah, I don't believe it, but even his quote has changed. And what's really strange is it kept changing on me, and I kept sending images to you and Rena. I was like, look at this shit, man! It's freaking changing on me. I mean, how do you remember the quote? Do you remember?
That's one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind.
Yeah,
that's how I remember.
That's how I remember it too. And I posted it. So let me show some of my images that I can share. Let me go over and where's the damn folder? Okay, so let's see. Let me just get it set up.
No, take your time. Let's see. Patty said, hello from Mexico here. Hello, Patty.
Okay, Patty. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, I'll show my screen now that I have it ready.
And Emmanuel said that they like the intro and the song as well, so that's nice, Hazel.
Oh, hey, well, thanks. Yeah, appreciate that. Let's see. Okay, do you see this on the screen?
I do. What are we looking at here?
Okay, so this is a newspaper from Los Angeles Times. and it says "Man" or "Walk on the Moon." That's one giant step for man. I mean, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Holy crap! I mean, I'm going to show you a picture which I shared with you earlier, but that one even changed. But it's crazy. But yeah, what I remember was that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. And this is exactly the way I remember it right here.
I remember "and" that's one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind.
Oh, seriously? Let's see.
And one giant leap, yeah.
I don't see "and" here. Okay. Well,
I don't know. Do you remember "and"? You don't remember "and" because you said that's one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind is what I remember.
Okay. Let me see. I remember it just like this. This is the way I remember it, but hold on. Look at this. This was changing. A small step for man, and it had giant leap for mankind right here, and then it went a leap for mankind. And I was like, no. I had just shared this with you.
Yes, you did. You just sent that, and then it changed right away. That's crazy.
Look at that. So giant disappeared here.
A small step for man, a giant leap for mankind.
Yeah. I was like, no way, man. So it's it's very strange, but this is what I was talking about. And I put this audio clip from NPR. This they're talking to a programmer, finds moon landings missing A, and I found that very interesting because this was back in October 2nd, 2006. And where is it? Hold on. Oh, damn it. I don't have these in order. I did play it on my video, but let me get to it real quick. I hate when that happens. But yeah, there's other ways of hearing, like this one right here. One small step for man, a giant leap for mankind. That's another one. And, I don't remember, once. I remember that. But this is what was happening. It kept changing, and like these are official, news sources that they all have them printed out. The day it came out.
Yep.
So
we don't know how many times it's changed in between. Like that's the thing. Like anytime you look at something, you're like, well, likely this isn't the original anymore. Who knows how many times has it changed? There's no way to know. There's just not.
No, there isn't. I mean, look at this right here. This is CBS News right here. One small step, 35 years later. And right here, it's Neil Armstrong uttered the famous line, "It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." This is what they were remembering. And I have the interview with Ed Bradley and Neil Armstrong.
One small step for man.
Yeah, he's like, how did you come up with a small step? And he didn't correct him. He had a chance to correct him if he's right there, right? So, yeah, man, this is incredible. But look at this. This is back in August 13, 2013. One small step for man, or one small step for a man. So you see, this A was appearing, and
and that doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. It does not make any sense. So yeah, and right here, this is just stuff that I kept finding. But like I said, it kept changing on me, and I'm like, man, I don't know. It's unbelievable. But I can play a little video that I put together. It didn't get that many views. It's called Moon, and has some video footage of the fakery, because I don't believe that they ever made it to the moon. But yeah,
I mean, it should be interesting to see what happens with this new space race. So who knows what they're gonna find up there?
So yeah, but let's watch this little video. It's about maybe 2 minutes long, and let's check this out. Okay,
looking forward to it.
Here we go. The Moon Man.
Yeah. That video is so good. Like, it's so funny. It's, top level comedy right there.
Yeah, did you see the way when the lights went down and all those people were chasing to try to come over to fix the lights? Those little those engineers.
That's hilarious. That is really funny. And, like, those photos are so shifty because, like, I know that I bought some of the original, what was it, 1962? Like, I bought some, like, it was 1959 or 1962, and they were, like, printed photos that they would have sold at, like, the NASA gift shop at the time. And I had a collection of those. And I would watch them shift in front of my face. It was so crazy. Like, there's one, I think, that was mentioned in the chat here about the one of the famous photos where, like, the guy's in the suit and he's looking, and it would actually shift and it would flip-flop back and forth while you're looking at it. It's the most crazy picture where his face looks sideways and then it would turn to the side, and then it looked like there's a girl screaming in the mask. And the only place I was able to see that really well was, like, on my actual photos, because a lot of the other versions are either edited or, like, they're really low quality. And that was just, like, crazy for me, watching these shift in front of my eyes. It's like total, like, horror movie stuff.
Wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Oh, hey, Teresa.
Teresa's in the house.
Wow, we have 20 people watching.
Welcome, everyone.
19 watching. Yeah, I guess one dropped off, but no. I wasn't paying close attention to the chat because I was playing the video. But let's see. Hey, Preliminal. Let's see who else is in here. See,
I got a bunch of people in the house tonight.
Yeah, wow. Sam London. Wow, that's cool.
Oh yeah, and Capalicious 420 said, "You can't have a pressurized system next to a vacuum. You can't have propulsion-based rockets in a vacuum. A feather doesn't move next to a spinning fan in a vacuum." So, I don't know. That's some stuff to think about.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Did you want to share anything with me on this on the private chat? I wasn't sure if you had.
Well, I think I got everything over here.
Okay. Well,
yeah, because Signal for desktop is awesome. I highly recommend it. Okay, so there was something weird that I don't know. This one's kind of completely inappropriate, so I'm just I'm really hesitant. But I think you know what? It's the Mandela effect. I think it's worth mentioning. There's some weird stuff around pregnancy. Just let me pull it up real quick. And around pregnancy in general. And okay, women. Let's see. Share screen. All right. So did I share this last week? I don't think I did. I did. I'm sorry. I'm forgetful. Women can make new eggs after all.
No, you did not share this. I don't remember.
Okay. So I don't know if you're familiar with the fact that we're told as we grow up and it's sex education class in school that the amount of eggs that you have, that's it. Never going to make any more. That's all you have for the rest of your life, and one matures every month, and then that's all you get.
Yeah, I remember.
Mm-hmm. So now it says women may make new eggs throughout their reproductive years, challenging a long-standing tenet that females are born with finite supplies. A new study says the discovery may also lead to new avenues for improving women's health and fertility. So all of a sudden, they find out that women can produce new eggs in their ovaries. So that's that's a weird one.
I've never heard of that. Wow.
And this one's kind of messed up, but you know what? It's on TED, so you can't blame me. And this one right here, I think it's at the 1 minute mark, is did you read that title? Hold on, let me pause it.
I was moved. Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah. So apparently fetuses Yeah, they start putting their hands to misuse very early.
Wow. Yeah. When you shared this with me earlier, a couple of days ago, I was like, what? No, never heard of that.
Well, yeah, I think it's worth noticing because it's just like, okay, women can make more eggs now, and apparently babies find ways to pleasure themselves. It's, and that's what the babies...
And this was on TED, right? You said?
Yeah, this was on TED Talk, so this would be the
Talk.
penis and the hand in the uterus, so...
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know. I'm like hesitant to share it, but at the same time, I'm like, this has Mandela all over it. It really does have Mandela all over it. It's just geez, why? Another one that I wanted to share is like in the chat, I got a question. What do you guys know as like the biggest inland sea? So, what is the biggest inland sea? And I'll give it a minute before I look it up.
Let's see. Anyone?
Capalicious says, so that's how twins are made. Oh no. Yeah. So does anybody know what the biggest inland sea is?
Would it be a lake because it's inland? But
not if it's salt. No, not if it's salt. Okay, the Dead Sea. Okay, so the biggest inland sea is actually the Salton Sea. And the Salton Sea is the biggest inland sea in the world, and it is actually getting bigger all the time because it used to be the majority dried up when it showed up. And I don't know why my map's done. All right, look at how huge this is. So here's California, here's Arizona, there's Mexico. Look at how big this sea is in California. Look at this. That's huge. It's like getting to the size of a Great Lake there. And what's hilarious is when I was looking at land, I ended up buying land in Arizona, like down here by Cochise. But when I was looking at land, I was looking at the Salton Sea, and they said that it had dried up. It wasn't a thing anymore. I'd never heard of the Salton Sea before, which was weird because I actually used to have an apartment here in Palm Desert, or Desert Hot Springs, right here. And I had an apartment here, and I drove back and forth to Arizona all the time. This is my second place. And the Salton Sea I didn't hear about until years later, and then I heard it was dried up, but now it is not dried up. It actually has water sources that come into it. As you can see, all these rivers, they all flow into it from Mexico. Apparently it's highly polluted, and it's absolutely huge. This is the world's largest inland sea, and it's in California of all places.
Okay,
so here it is.
So did it just fill up with water while you were gone?
No. No. Nope. No, and there's some... Yeah, it just appeared out of nowhere. Because apparently it was really small before. It was filled up to be like a tourist destination, but now it's like a major source for all this water runoff to go to. And what's even weirder about the Salton Sea is, let's see, million fish... dead Salton Sea. So like something like some astronomical number. I think it was like 17 million fish died in the early 2000s in the sea. So I'm trying to find that article. But yeah, apparently something like 17 million fish died in 1 year. There's a picture of all the bones. Wow. 17 million tilapia, and yeah. So I just thought that was really weird for this thing like not existing to now having bone beds and millions and millions, tens of millions of fish dying there per year. I just thought that was kind of weird. So
yeah, it's crazy when areas that were local, like since you lived in that area and it wasn't there, it just appeared. Yeah. Like, what the hell, man? This is insane.
Yes.
I don't know. I keep seeing weird changes all the time, and I came across this one, and I asked you about the Native Americans. You know which one I'm talking about?
Okay. Yes. Yeah. You should definitely share that. I was looking at the chat. It's a sea, guys, because it's salt water. So it is considered a sea, and it is considered the world's biggest inland sea. So there you go. Yeah, you should definitely share that.
Yeah, so this is one that I'm working on, and I've already made a video on the name of a Native American tribe, Indian, that have changed, and that was the Navajo. Now both Navajo, because I remember Navajo and it had a J in it. Well, now there's Navajo with an H in it.
That's really weird because my husband was full-blooded Navajo, and that's like, very strange. I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, and I mean, I did a lot of research, with them, about them, because it was fascinating when World War II was happening. That they had the Navajos for code breakers. They had even a movie called Code Breakers, anyway, so I did research on them, and it was Navajo they had a J in it, but now Navajo appeared with an H. So both exist right now, which is really freaking strange. And while I was looking at some stuff on California, I came across the Mojave Desert. And same thing happened with the Mojave Desert. Mojave in California has changed from Mohave to Mojave. So everything in California has the J. In Nevada and in Arizona, they still have the H, which looks so strange to see that California has changed. So I'll share my screen. But you've been in Arizona. You've been there, right, Callie? You were mentioning.
Yeah, I lived there from 2011 to 2019, I think. Yeah.
Wow.
2018. Yeah. Okay. No, it's California's largest lake. I'm looking at the chat. I read that it was the world's largest inland sea, but I guess that's wrong. It's the Caspian Sea, but it is it is California's largest lake. So.
Oh, so it's freshwater then?
No, it's salt. It's salt water, but it's considered a sea, but it's also California's largest lake. So I was getting that mixed.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
I when I hear lake or. I think freshwater, but okay.
No, yeah, it's like brine. It's like heavy salt water. So I messed that up. I was corrected by the chat, so just so that goes. But yeah, let's check it. Are you gonna play you made a video on this, right?
No, I'm working on the video for this.
Okay.
I made the Navajo one, but this one here is one that I'm working on, and I came across it because I was looking at stuff on California. Now, for me, like I said, this is the way the Mojave Desert was spelled, Mohave, but now it's Mojave, and everything Mojave related in California has the J, and the Indian tribes, they have the J, which looks so strange, but in Arizona and in Nevada, it still has the H. And yeah, I'm just going to share this because for me, it looked really strange when I saw Mojave with a J. I was like, what? This looks so strange to me. But anyway, I'm just gonna share what I'm seeing here that I came across. And I'm working on this.
You have so much good stuff.
So here is the daily news. And it says, after hour-long car chase, the hostages stuffed in a trunk. Ridgecrest gunman shot dead in California's Mojave Desert. That's the way I remember Mojave was spelled, Mohave. This is a video. The Colorado River Historical Society had put out a passage through the Mojave Territory, Part 1, and they're talking about the territory in California and the desert. And right here, they're interviewing a Mojave elder from the Native American tribe, and they had Mojave, Mohave. That's the way I remember it, but now it has that J, and in place of the H. This right here, let me make this a little bit bigger. Well, I guess that's the screenshot. Anyway, so this one here is United States Department of Interior, the Mojave Desert region, California. Mohave. That's what I remember. This is public property. The Department of Interior, they have this right here, geological survey on the land. So they have this report, and that's the way I remember the Mojave Desert being spelled. But now it has a J. This is in Nevada, and this is what I wanted to show. In Nevada, it's still Mohave, Mojave Desert, the Southern Nevada Highway 95. But how can Mojave in California, the desert, and go in, this is in Nevada, and it's two different spellings. Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, you found so much residue for this. It's just unreal.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all. At all. So I'm like, what? Look at this. This is a video that I came across, and the guy's has this as his thumbnail. Mojave Desert Preserve. Look at this. Entering Mojave National Preserve with a J. It looks so weird.
That is the most hilarious photo with both spelling on it. Seriously.
Yeah. So I have books. Look at this. Mojave Desert OHV Trails. These are books, public, they're published. And this is, the Mojave Desert. And it has a H just the way I remember it. And there's some maps. You'll see maps of this where it says the California side has it with a J and the Nevada side has it with an H. How is that possible? It doesn't even make sense. Look right here. Here's another one from the Department of the Interior. Routes to the desert watering places in Mojave Desert region, California. Mohave. That's the way it was with an H for me, grazing system in Mojave Desert.
Wow.
So, I mean, here's maps. Here are maps. Death Valley, Mojave Desert, expedition map 1892. And there's print in there where, this one, I cannot find it, but it's on here. I have another one. But yeah, California, the desert, Mojave is with a J now. So anyway, I'm working on this video here, but look, this is California, this is Arizona, and right here, Mojave. They still remember Mojave Lake. So Nevada, Arizona, and California, but California is with the J. I mean, just so strange. So look, Mojave Desert, California. The H has been replaced with a J. And here are books right here. Mojave Desert. Right there, Mojave. It's the same book, but yeah, different cover. Mojave Desert. Mojave.
I know, and it's a book.
Yeah, it doesn't freaking make sense to me. It's absolutely crazy. How do two other states still have it correct? Or for me, and I'll say correct with an H, and then California has it with a J. Doesn't even make sense. And the Mojave Desert is one desert, how is there like a border, Mojave with a J and Mojave with a H? No, it doesn't make sense at all. But anyway, I found a whole bunch of books, and they're talking about the Mojave Desert. And look right here, this is vocabulary.com, Mojave Desert. You can look it up. Here's a definition: a desert area in Southern California and Western Arizona. Mojave.
Wow.
So yeah, it It absolutely changed. Check this out. This is in Arizona. And like I said, in Arizona and in Nevada, it's still with an H. It's California that changed with a J. So you can buy some desert property.
Oh, why would you want that? That's not a good deal.
I zoomed into it. I'm like, there's nothing there, man.
Yeah, you're getting ripped off, yo.
$3,600 for this property out in the middle of nowhere. And check this out right here. Look at this picture right here. Look what it says. Being from a small town in Arizona basically means I grew up in the Mojave Desert. Yeah, that's right. With an H, not a J.
Wow, like that's just the best one.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, this is awesome. Now, other people remembering it, but it's funny because in Arizona it's still with an H. In California it's with a J. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. I just came across this one by accident, but yeah, look at this. This is the Mojave War. Mohave War. This is the Mojave War. The natives, the Indians right here, the Native Americans, Mojaves tribe. The 3 Mojave women with facial tattoos, Mojave. So, yeah, and you have the Mojave. Look at this. This is in California right here. Look at this map. Mojave. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see it. You see this area? This is in California. Mohave.
Wow.
This is crazy. So, yeah. This is still in transition, I believe. Somewhere in the Mojave Desert. This is a building. But, yeah. So, yeah. And look at this one. This is an actual book. Spotlight on the American Indians of California. Mojave. The Mojave. Right here. Spotlight on the American Indians of California. The Mojave. Mohave. This is crazy,
wow.
Man. But yeah, so this is a video that I'm working on. I wanted to share this because it just blew my mind. And you said you went to an area, right? One of those areas in Arizona?
Oh yeah, I've been to a lot of, I've been to all sorts of areas in the desert there. And I've been to like all the tourist traps in Arizona several times. So I was so tripped out when like the Grand Canyon was in Arizona all of a sudden. I go, what the heck is this? And then like Payson, Arizona never existed. Like there's a bunch of forests and lakes in Arizona that never existed before. And I remember when I talked to my friend about it, she was like, yeah, before the Mandela effect, Arizona used to be a kitty litter box because it's like all sand. And then after the Mandela effect, there's all these like beautiful painted mountains and forests and gorgeous lakes and all this stuff that wasn't there before. She goes, yeah, it was a kitty litter box before the Mandela effect. And I said, I couldn't have said it better than that.
Wow.
Yeah. Capalicious, if your mom's a numerologist, what is your number and what does she think? What is your numerology number and what does she think of it? My brother is really freaked out by the fact that my birthday is 3-3 and calls it like Illuminati number. So yeah, but I'm a life path 11. I don't know what you are, Hazel. I don't know if you, but yeah, that's very, very strange. Preliminal says he's thankful the changes are not crazier than they are. I don't know, dude. Your heart moved in your chest. I don't know. That's pretty
weird. Yeah. Check this out.
That's a good one.
A Mojave Kia, the new 2021 Kia Mojave. The SUV. I thought this was funny. I was like, wow. I want to show you. I have a museum, Mojave Museum. This is Mojave. The Mojave Desert. Check this out. This is the Mojave County Judicial Facility. I believe this is in Arizona. So in Arizona, it's still, like I said, Arizona still has the H. spelling, but in California, it's changed to the J. The sheriff's office, Mojave County Sheriff's Office, Mojave. So yeah, there's a lot of but this is what video that I'm working on, and I just wanted to share. But yeah, you can find it all over. Look at this. This is in a book right here. California's frontier naturalists. Let's see, Mojave Canyon, Mojave Creek. It's all in California, but it's spelled with an H, the way I remember it. Now it's with a J. So yeah, people are like, these are people that are on Twitter. You know, let me tell you, this place is hot as hell, and it's Mojave Desert, California, with an H.
Yep.
So yeah, there's a lot of people remembering it. I'm
I want
the freaking Mojave.
I wanted to say hi to Lurk Learner. I don't know if I've seen them before in the chat, but hello, welcome.
Hey, Lurk Learner. Oh, so he says you mean Mojave? Well, for me it had an H, MOHAVE, and in California it's now has a J. Arizona still has the H, and Nevada still has the H spelling. But anyway, I just wanted to share that.
Thank you.
Crazy.
Thank you. I got one more thing to share.
Oh, sure.
It's more like a synchronicity thing, kind of. But so I was on I was talking on voice chat with Rena, and I said, "What's next? Is Shoggoth gonna show up soon? Like, I don't know if you know, like H.P. Lovecraft. There's a creature called Shoggoth." I said, "What are they gonna do? Find a Shoggoth next?" And sure enough, they found like a creature in the DC. I'm sharing my screen that looks kind of like a Shoggoth. Hold on. It's this thing.
Okay, sorry about that.
This looks like the bottom of a Shoggoth, like the H.P. Lovecraft creature.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, they found this weird thing. And I was like kind of joking about it, and I joked with Rena that this was going to be discovered, this Shoggoth type thing. Let's see if I can find some more photos of it real quick. Yeah, it's creepy. Ophuria. Let's see. Yeah, so I joked with her that was going to show up, and then it did. And then I started talking with my friend about, they're all the same photo. Oh, here we go. Creepy thing. But I started talking with my friend about H.P. Lovecraft, and then I go to the bar, and the guy had an H.P. Lovecraft Cthulhu tattoo on his arm, and I was joking that it looked like Shoggoth, because underneath this is what this plush looks like. Yeah, and I go to the off sale, and there's a guy there right after I found this who had like an H.P. Lovecraft tattoo. I just thought it was so ridiculous. He had the other monster that's like kind of akin to this one, Cthulhu, on his arm, and I'm just like, that's just so coincidental. It's so crazy.
Wow, that's crazy that you just said that, and then you find something that's related to that's almost exactly like it.
And I wanted to tell everybody to watch out for license plates that create a full sentence. So, like, something I've been noticing when I'm driving around is there'll be, like, a license plate and then, like, a nice license plate next to it that'll, like, create a full sentence. Like, I think I shared this one with you guys before, but, like, when I was really upset, I was like, oh my gosh, this guy is, like, so pissed off. It's, like, so annoying. And then the license plate on the car to the left said he's, and then on the one in front of me said mad. Like, he's mad. I have a picture of it somewhere. But, like, I've been...
Seriously? Whoa.
And it was while I was saying that, and I've been noticing these, like, full sentences in license plates that, like, span across multiple cars that'll describe what's going on at that moment. So, keep an eye out.
I will.
Yeah.
I know you see those all the time. You would send me pictures of the license plates in front of you, and I was like, what? Crazy.
It is so weird, yeah.
My video that I made, what was it, a day or two ago? This freaking, a lot of people are freaked out about it. There's a couple of people that are like, oh, you guys are from boring timelines. I read that comment today. This is about the full circle rainbows. What
You
the
should play that
hell?
one. You should play that video. Let's play the full circle rainbow video.
Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen because I didn't load that one, but I can still share it. Hold on. Where is it?
Yeah, and then I'll share some weird sky videos that I had taken in 2009 that I thought the government was like spraying us with chemicals or something, but it was actually just the Mandela effect.
Okay, let me see. I'm loading it. Hold on one second. Okay,
Lurk Learner, that's really interesting, by the way, that 317 is lie upside down. I see license plates constantly that say lie. Actually, the license plates across the street, there's one that has my name on it, and then the one next to it says love. There's one that says like love, and then the next car over has my name on it, and then there's just like there's love license plates that say love in one way or another all around my house, and ones that say lie. I'm gonna have to look out for the ones that say 317 because I bet you they're everywhere. Sorry, go ahead, Hazel.
Oh, okay, so this one I came across by accident. This one is rainbows that are full circle. They're I mean, when I think of a rainbow, I think of, you know, an arch. You know, it goes from one end to the other, you know, and, you know, you think of the the leprechauns, you know, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And, well, you know, now that's not the case because according to this history, it says that from the ground, it typically only the top portion of a rainbow is visible because of the direction, the directions towards the ground have fewer raindrops. And if you're up above and you're looking down, you know, if you're in an angle, you can actually see the rainbow is a full circle rainbow.
So how are you ever going to find the pot of gold if it's a full fucking circle? I'm sorry. Yeah. Gypsy! Hello, Gypsy!
Oh, hey, Gypsy. So let me play this video that I made and let me know. Have you guys ever seen full circle rainbows? Let's see. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe be a little bit louder.
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
Look at this. Spotted over St. Petersburg, Russia earlier this month. Captured from the cabin of a large construction crane. That's really 360, right?
That is cool.
Unbelievable. Rainbows can appear when light shines through rain, spray, or mist. From the ground, you can usually see the arc, but from the sky, scientists say, you get the full 360. That is unique.
Like a Ferris wheel.
Exactly.
Right?
Or a merry-go-round. That's amazing.
So cool.
Yes.
Wow. Unbelievable.
It is. And we got lots of people in the chat saying that they're familiar with this and this was something they're used to. And that's crazy to me because this is not any shit. Like, I remember when sundogs showed up, that blew my mind, and contrails weren't a thing, and they're definitely a thing now. That's just really wild.
Yeah, this is crazy. Like I said, I had never heard of it, and I was like, no, bullshit, man. And everybody was researching rainbows because of the color being, different, upside down. Like for me, the purple was on the top, and now the purple's on the bottom. But if you look at a double rainbow, the second rainbow will have the purple on the top.
Yeah, the rainbow changed like the stoplights. Well, right here, see the purple on this one I'm sharing. The purple's on the top of the upside down, so technically red's on the top right there. So what you're looking at here was I thought the government was like releasing chemicals or something because I've never seen anything like this, but I took this in 2009 and these were rainbows that were like upside down in the sky. I'd never seen an upside down rainbow and they were so bright.
Wow,
it was just
that's a real, oh my goodness.
Yeah, these are real photos I took in Indiana.
Wow.
And I thought the government was like doing something crazy, but it was just the Mandela effect. So here you can see the sun, and then you can see an opposite rainbow on the other side of the sun, and then here you can see that circle around the sun, like that, the full circle around the sun, which we just talked about right there.
Yeah.
And then you can see the opposite rainbow to it. And I thought that was absolutely crazy. I didn't know about the Mandela effect, so I thought that I'm like, oh my gosh, the government's changing the sky. Like, what else could it be? It's got to be like some secret organization or something. And these are just so weird to me. And like around the same time, because I didn't know what was going on, I thought, because contrails were never persistent in the timeline that I'm from. So when the contrails became persistent, I thought they were like chemtrails, because I'm not saying that there aren't chemtrails, but contrails I've definitely seen are persistent here. And that was a Mandela effect for me. That and these sundogs, you can see this big random like rainbow splotch. Those weren't something that ever existed in my timeline. So when I first saw them, I was really freaked out. I'm like, what is this giant glowing thing in the sky? And as you can see, that when I posted this was 2019, and let's see,
those are amazing photos that you got there.
And then there was this other weird thing that I saw, which I thought was like a UFO, but apparently like Venus looks like this now. So there's this giant thing in the sky I was taking photos of, and it was just huge and super bright, and it looked like it was moving around. As you can see, the middle of it looks like it's moving.
Oh wow, look at that.
And and I asked somebody what it was, and they said, well, that's Venus. I go, what? Why is Venus moving around? And you can't really see the detail in this as much, but I could with my zoom camera. And it looked like, like if you mix a pan of like maybe like cream and oil, and like the way that it was moving around, it was just really crazy. So we've definitely seen some.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's swirling in there,
And it was just so, we've seen such weird things in the skies, I think,
Wow. That's crazy. Well, those were fantastic. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff. No, this is great. I'm glad that you posted that. But upside down rainbows, wow. And they're just there in the middle of the sky. What?
Yeah. There was this giant ring around the sun, the same way we see that around the moon now. And then opposite of that were like these upside down rainbows, and I was just like, geez, this is just so. I literally thought I was losing my mind. This was in like 2009. I just thought I was losing. I didn't know what was happening, and I just ran around with my camera taking pictures of all of it, because like it was like a scandal for me because of the Mandela effect. But I didn't realize it was the Mandela effect. Like like the same thing when I was going to the grocery store in like 2002, and the Jif peanut butter kept flip flopping. And I'm just like, what the heck? Why does the peanut butter keep changing? They suck at branding.
Yeah, no. Oh, sorry about that. I was trying to keep going. What you were saying, I just wanted to upload this video. So Jiffy, you were saying?
Oh yeah, just Jiffy and Jif kept switching back and forth in like 2002, 2003, and I thought they were having branding issues. So, Capalicious420 says sundogs and weird variation of rainbows are new to me too. I definitely see them as Mandela effects. So, Dead Garbage Pail Kid, he's got a bunch of really good sky videos where he catalogs everything that happens in the sky on that week. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out his channel.
That'd be GPK. He puts out some great stuff. Oh,
yeah, Garbage Pail Kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have another video you want to show? Because I think that would be great.
Yeah, this is a short one. This is Anthony Hopkins remembering Hello Clarice from Silence of the Lambs. I made this video some time ago, but yeah, it didn't get that many views, but I wanted to share it since we're on the live stream and see what people remember. Do they remember him saying it or not? I mean, because he certainly remembers. But yeah, here, let me just play it. Let me know if you hear it, okay?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna mute us so we can hear it, okay?
Okay.
Let me ask you about, you mentioned the different kind of movies you're doing there. If we talk about Silence of the Lambs, that could well have turned out to be a disastrous movie. It could, you don't know in advance when you're making the film.
No idea.
You think about playing that kind of character. It could have been terrible. Of course, it wasn't. It was, I guess. Did you base him on anyone at all?
Hal the Computer in 2001.
Really?
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done, Dave. And I wanted to get this disembodied voice as if he was a killing machine.
But that was great. 2001, you're right, is that kind of like very cold and yet calculating and unemotional.
Well, the trick is, I guess, to play a man like that, to play him very sane, to play him really normal, and then let the audience do the work. So hello, Clarice. 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 It's not real FBI, is it?
Yep, he remembered it. Hello, Clarice.
That's unreal. It's so good. It's almost like the George Bush one you have in your intro.
Yeah, he's saying Mandela's dead. And he's like, all the Mandelas are dead because Saddam Hussein killed off all the Mandelas. And then my next video is him walking hand in hand with Nelson Mandela at the White House. So, yeah.
And that's unreal. And it actually, like, it kind of is reminiscent of this, like, deepfake technology. Because with this deepfake stuff, they can do, like, anything. And the Mandela seems like just one big deepfake.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah.
The technology is insane. It's absolutely insane.
Well, I showed you this video. I don't know if we can... Here, let's see if we can... I'll share my screen. Where Elon Musk is Miley Cyrus. Just for fun, I guess. Hold on.
Dogecoin is the future currency of Earth. Fate loves irony. Well, probably the most ironic outcome. Dogecoin to the moon. It should be the will of people, Dogecoin to the moon.
Never say I just walked away.
Oh my God.
I will always want you.
I don't want you to get a copyright strike. Oh no. Yeah, and then there's really good the craziest deepfakes are this guy on TikTok. The TikTok deepfake. Sorry, you might echo for a second because I've got my audio open. The TikTok deepfake of
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah.
These are insane. Let's see. Here it is.
So embarrassing, Remember how much a polar bear weighs? I said, polar bear? He said, enough to break the ice. It's the last time I've ever seen Macau Gorbachev.
This is not Tom Cruise.
What's up, TikTok? You guys cool if I put some sports? I love it. More for the audio experience. If you like what you're seeing, just wait till what's coming next.
But yeah, a lot of these...
Wow, that's amazing.
Isn't it? A lot of these deepfakes kind of remind me of, like, the Mandela effect, because if you see where this is going, you could see, like, even being able to change the past, right?
Yeah, this is, it's scary. I mean, it's creepy. But yeah, I mean, you have somebody that's manipulating, and now, you know, you have stars that are out there, these people that look like Tom Cruise, you know, and oh, what the heck? I don't know.
Right, but like, can you see how like you could like with programming? I've got a bit of a programming background, and you could set like an algorithm to be like change everything associated with this and leave maybe 10%, and that's what residue is, or like, you know, like 1% or 0.3%. It's really something with a programming background that really gets to me, because I could see how in programming you could cause the Mandela effect if like we were in like some kind of fake world, or I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, a Matrix.
Yeah,
like Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
yes, like a Matrix without the tubes and cannibalism.
Yeah, that is that movie's crazy. That movie's changed so much, also, and it's so crazy that even now Matrix is in the Bible. You know. Yeah, it's just that and it's replaced the word womb, you know.
Oh, and it's so freaky. What was the new one that found in the Bible the other day? It was a governor. I think it was governor. The Bible. It was governor, right?
I think it was governor.
Oh yeah, 54 Bible verses about governor. Here, I'll share my screen. Ooh.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Well, this is not it. Let's see if we can. This should have been on here, but yeah, 79 instances. Hopefully, this comes up. Oh, here we go. And Jesus stood before the governor, and the governor asked him, saying, Art thou the king of the Jews? And Jesus said unto him, Thou sayest. Moreover, from the time that I was appointed to be their governor, I and my brethren have not eaten the bread of the governor. What do you mean, eaten the bread of the governor?
That's
what the heck is Claudius Lysias unto the most excellent governor Felix sendeth greeting? What?
That's insane.
Insomuch that the governor marveled greatly. This taxing was first made when Cyrenius was governor of Syria, governor of Judah, governor's ears. The governor won't release unto the people a prisoner. Epistle to the governor. Do you remember Felix being in the Bible?
Felix? No.
Felix the governor.
No. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, and Felix was up here too somewhere. Yeah, the governor Felix.
No.
No? Oh come on. Do you remember Do you remember the river Shethar Bosnai?
No. I don't know. There's so many wrong.
Do you remember Bernice being in the Bible? Bernice?
Bernice. No.
Bernice. No, me either.
What? Okay. This is getting ridiculous, man.
Do you remember Pontus?
Pontus, no.
Yeah, Pontus. Pontus Pilate, the governor. Do you remember Tatnai?
Tatnai?
Tatnai, the governor?
No.
What? You don't remember good old Tatnai?
Man, you sound so made up.
Felix and Tatnai of the Bible. You remember that?
No.
What? How? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many Bible changes. I mean, look at the one that we talked about on our live stream, the last live stream that we did on my channel. It was the corn, and they're the wheat fields, and yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but yet, and it's just awful. It's awful.
Yeah, look at how many suburbs is now in the Bible 69 times.
Suburbs? Like the
suburbs? Yeah, like the burbs, yo. The suburbs.
Damn.
Oh, 69 times. Yeah, Abdon with her suburbs. Dabarath with her suburbs. All these suburbs. Yeah, look at all these suburbs.
That's disturbing, man. That is disturbing.
Yeah, another one that I like, that's a new one, is the... Let's see if it'll... Come on, do me good. He shall come down like rain upon the mown grass.
Mown? Like, oh, you
yeah, like a mower.
Yeah, you did mention this one. What
yeah,
the
dude.
Heck, man?
Capalicious says next Mandela effect, Jesus was walking through the hood with his mown grass.
Well, I made a video, and this is on that one verse where it says it was John 14, chapter 14, verse 6 in the King James Version Bible, where it says, "I am the way, the truth, and the light."
Yes, the light.
It changed to life.
Life. Yeah, and it's
I made a
that
video.
bugs me.
I made a video. I can play that video. It's very short.
Yeah, you can play the video for sure.
The thing was, the name of the band changed after I posted my video.
I saw that. That's ridiculous.
I was like, what? So the name of the band was called New Tradition, and now it's The New Tradition. And I'm like, what? No, it wasn't there. You just see like this small "the" appear at the top. But yeah, that's a Bible change I can play.
Raleigh says that he thinks we're the 144,000. I think he says he wants to share something briefly. If you're up for that afterwards, I'm not sure, but I'd love to watch that video.
Yeah, let me
and Lurker Learner EYA's channel shut down. So if you, I think I don't know what her website is. I'll find it, but she's gone now.
Wow.
Yeah, they shut her channel down. But that was for anti-vaccine stuff. So obviously that's not related to the Mandela effect. But.
So here is. Can you see this?
Yep.
Okay, so the name of this band was called New Tradition, and you see right here on the top, "the" appeared, "the New Tradition," and they're gonna sing the song, the way I remember the verse, from John chapter 14, verse 6 in the King James Version Bible. It was, "I am the way, the truth, and the light." Because now it's, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." But,
and that's how I remember it as well.
Yeah,
and like we had to say that every day at Catholic school. So that was
So let's listen to this. Let's see what they remember. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna mute us.
Died to save our souls from sin. He died upon the cross while being ridiculed by men. Then he rose from the grave so our souls could all be saved. Yes, Jesus is the way, the truth, the life. Jesus rose, yes, he rose, so we could reach the golden shore. Jesus rose, yes, he rose, so we'd be free forevermore. And now we know the way to get through Judgment Day. Just do his will and you will meet him there. So through this wicked life we go, and it's good to always know there's a friend that will stay with you everywhere you go. And your sins in this world can all be left behind. Yes, Jesus is the way, the truth, the life. Jesus rose, yes, he rose, so we could reach the golden shore. Jesus rose, yes, he rose, so we'd be free forevermore. And now we know the way to get through Judgment Day. Just do his will and you will meet him there. Just do his will and you will meet him there.
Yep, that's the way I remember the song. I mean, that's the way I remember the verse, like in that song.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Yeah, it's I when I came across that, I was like, oh wow, this is amazing. So I posted that one some time ago. This was back in August 16, 2019. Didn't get a lot of views, but you know, it is one that I just titled "The Way, the Truth, the Light." And yeah, I was like, let me revisit some of my old videos while we're on the live stream. I've already posted them, so I can't get a copyright strike for it. So yeah, I was that was my way of thinking. So then that way I can introduce music on my channel and our live streams, and you know, it'd be cool.
Well, this is a huge one for me as well. That's like just like really unsettling because it's something we said at school constantly, you know, and it's very disturbing. You know, it's just very different. Here's something I wanted to share out of the chat. This was provided by Capalicious420. And a man shall not take his father's wife so that he will not uncover his father's skirt.
What?
I've never heard this.
I've never seen this. What
a
verse
man.
is that?
Hold on. A man shall not take his father's wife nor discover his father's skirt. Deuteronomy 22:30.
Oh shoot!
I've never heard of a man not wanting his skirt uncovered.
Oh my goodness! No, I've never seen that one.
Wow, that was a good one. Thank you for that, Capalicious420.
Yeah, thanks for that, man. That's awesome.
Oof. Oh my gosh.
Man. So, you had some fish-looking thing that you sent me. Is that one?
Oh yeah, can you share that thing? It's just weird looking, I think.
Hold on. I have to send myself the picture. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, while I'm looking at this picture, can you show that stormtrooper that I showed you, and you said that it was changing on you?
Oh yeah, so just any stormtrooper, because they all look weird now.
Yeah, I think it's one of the ones you'll see it when I'm talking about. I forgot the name of it, of the thing that it had on. It was never there, man.
Well, when you showed it to me the first time, it was like inside the suit, and then it like changed. And I used to customize. Let's see.
Okay. I'll share the screen.
I was gonna find.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I posted this, which just changes all the time.
What is it?
It was the thing that you. Okay, right in here. This right here. So okay, when you first showed this to me, it was like inside the suit. And now it's like this weird piece on the back.
Yeah, no. For me, I saw it like this, and then I came back after you.
When you first showed me, it was inside the suit. When you first showed me, it was like inside the belt.
Yeah, no, it was on the belt for me. But then when you said that it changed, I went back and I saw what you were talking about. And
okay.
But this thing, I've never seen it. It looks ridiculous. They're running around. And they have these little things on their back. I'm like, no, I don't remember that at all. It just looks very strange.
No, it does. It looks super weird. I wonder if I can find. Oh no, I like actually modified. Oh yeah, I had this on here because it was really weird the way that I was changing. But I'd actually did a Commander Cody. It might actually be too far down, but I did a Commander Cody and Stormtrooper customizations, and I do not remember this on any of the toys I was customizing. So it's very weird. I feel like the inside of the palm is changed as well, and I feel like this switched sides. Right here. This grid, I feel like was on the other side, and I don't remember this black dot.
No, I don't remember that either.
And I don't remember these on the arms. Those weren't there. And then on the other side, there was like this grill, but I don't remember on the side of the arms now. I don't remember this right here. So
what is that? That's weird.
Yeah, because I used to customize Star Wars figures. My ex was really into Star Wars, and I got into customizing toys. So, yeah, it's very weird. Hold on, let's see if I can find a good picture of the arms. Yeah, I don't remember this.
That's weird looking.
Yeah. And I don't remember this being your grill either. Or these buttons being indented. Or this line here.
That's too much detail. No, it was... No, I didn't.
Yeah, like this right here looks very strange to me.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, I don't know. And these holes right here.
That's the Empire Strikes Back. No.
Yeah, look at these holes right here. Very weird. Yeah.
Okay. Man. Well, thanks for sharing. Yeah, the one that you just showed, the back of it. You just showed a picture of the back of the belt.
Yeah, it's weird as hell.
Look at the size of that thing on the back.
Yeah, and these right here too. None of these are details I remember when I was customizing Star Wars toys at all.
Yeah, no, he didn't have that. That looks like one of those things that the dogs have when you're up in the mountains. You get caught, and you know what I'm talking about. Like in the cartoons for the dogs having that little. It kind of looks like a little barrel under their collar.
Yeah. Gypsy, like. You're right. They have hundreds of them. I had like a $20,000-$30,000 Star Wars collection before I got Mandela'd and I like lost my mind. So yeah, you're right. They do have hundreds of them. It was a weird thing seeing the Star Wars Mandela, and it was a huge point of contention. Like I loved like my husband more than anything, but like when he did not remember Beam Me Up Scotty and his name was Scott, and he didn't remember Darth Vader, Luke, I am your father. It was just like over with him. It was over. It didn't matter how much I loved him and how much shit I put up with. At like that point, like our marriage was done. It was just
wow.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
I know that sounds crazy, but like, how can you even be with somebody who doesn't see the Mandela effect? It's just impossible, because like these are things that me and him like had bonded over, because we were both like nerds, right? And we both loved Star Wars, and we both loved Star Trek, and we used to quote it all the time to each other. And then one day he woke up and he had like forgotten everything. Like anything that me and him had used to joke about no longer existed to him. So it was really strange.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Oh, I found the picture, by the way.
All right, let's see this.
What the hell is this?
I don't know. They found it recently, apparently. What is that?
Is that a fish or something?
Mm-hmm. Can you press Control++?
Control, where the heck? Okay. Yeah, look at that.
I know.
What the hell is this?
Kappa, you can't red pill somebody. They have to be red pilled already. So get used to being alone. I've been alone for years. I mean, I'm used to it at this point. But yeah. As going from someone who is like a serial monogamist to being somebody who's completely alone has been weird. But like the Mandela effect does that. Like not everybody is as blessed. Hazel's really blessed, but you know, it's just you can't date somebody you can't talk to. It's too hard. Yeah, what is this fish?
So this is a fish, right?
Yes.
And we don't know what this is. It's like
no. And he's got like a beard.
Yeah, look at that. And what the hell, man? Is this freshwater? Right? It doesn't say.
This is a sea fish. This is a sea fish.
Okay, so seawater. My goodness, this is crazy. Crazy looking fish.
Lurker Learner says that their husband constantly gaslights them when it comes to the Mandela effect. That happens with a lot of people. It's not just you. I know Rena experiences that. A lot of people do. Yeah, it's why I don't bring it up to my mom. So that happens to a lot of us. People will be around somebody, they'll ask them a question, they'll say the non-Mandela affected way, and then afterwards they'll take the update, and then from then on it's just Mandela effect, and they have the update, and once they have it, they'll just keep repeating that, so that you're not alone.
Yeah. And then there's a people factor. People suck. You come across a lot of people, you're like, okay, you're one of those.
I refuse to admit that, Hazel. I don't want to, like, anything I say or do seems to manifest. I'm not going to say people suck, because, like, I just don't want more of it. You know, like,
we'll have a whole bunch of vampires, damn it.
No, I just say people are great. I love people are always good to me, you know. And then I sent you a couple other fish that were really weird, too.
Well, you sent me one on Trump statue, so I have those two.
Oh, I didn't send you the other fish? Okay, I'll send those.
So I'm gonna show this Trump statue.
Apparently this just showed up. Can you press Control++ and make it a bit bigger? Apparently this showed up in San Francisco one day. I don't know if they know where it came from.
Look at that. So this is a statue, I guess. Wow. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah. Well, you see a platform right there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it just showed up in San Francisco. Lurker Learner says that he doesn't even remember Luke, I Am Your Father. Well, that was weird for me because my ex-husband owned a Star Wars store. He owned a Star Wars collectibles store. He didn't remember Luke, I Am Your Father. That was too much. Wow. Yeah. Oh, here, I'll send you these other fish. Hold on.
Okay, so here's the other photo. Yeah, we don't need to zoom in on that one either.
I sent you the other fish if you want to share those ones too. I don't know. Do you have Signal on your desktop? If you don't have it, you should get it because then you can just drag and drop. Or I could do it if you
I don't have Signal on my desktop. Let me go to the other photos. Oh, what the hell is that?
I don't know.
Okay, let me send this to myself and then
okay.
What the hell? That's crazy. How many people are watching on our stream while I'm doing this? Okay.
It was 26 earlier, which was just crazy. I haven't checked it recently. Wow. Yeah, we got 23 watching now, so pretty good. Pretty good. Cool. Wow. Thanks for being here, everyone.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the photo right now. I just sent it to myself, so I'm not looking at the chat until I get these. But you could say hi to everybody who's in the chat while I'm doing this.
Okay. Well, of course, we've had a bunch of Capalicious 420s finds. We've got Gypsy Road here, Ronan the Voice. We got Lurk Learner. We ditched the glitch. Thank you for being here. Let's see, we got Steve Zioki. And let's see, who else do we have in the chat here? We got lots of people just lurking right now, I guess, just hanging out. And yeah, thank you for spending time with us. Raleigh went to bed. Apparently he is a Bible scholar. We've got Manuel Denzan. Let's see. He said if you look Pompeii fresco, you will see corn and pineapple. I think that was referring to the Bible changes. And we have Art Generica says hello. Hello, Art.
Okay. Wow, that's awesome. Hold on, I just have to renumber them because they have the same. They have the same number.
I hate that.
I was just no. Go ahead.
I'll send you the link to download Signal for desktop later. It's really convenient. That's how I clicked on the StreamYard link. Shelby Norwood is in the house. She says, hi all. Hello. And Terry Jordan says, in our city, me and my girlfriend see a lot of two-toned automobiles. I mean, way too many to be possible. We think it's a Mandela effect. Well, I've got something to say about that, Terry. I've been seeing... I tried doing a test where every time I parked, I would be surrounded with like white cars. So I tried to do a test and I tried to turn them to like red and blue. And I have dozens and dozens of photos now where every time I park, I will come out of the store and I'll have like red and blue cars on either side of me. So a couple days ago I said, okay, well, I'm going to change it to weird cars. And today I saw like a camo car, two-toned car, and a bunch of yellow cars because Rena said yellow, and then ever since she said that, there have been so many yellow cars around me. So I don't know how this works, but I definitely believe you, Terry, 100%.
Wow. What the heck, man? That I have this open and it only opens one picture at a time. This is stupid. Well, let me go ahead and share it. I'll just have to go back in, I guess. Let's see. Share screen.
Capalicious 420 said his story is a lie agreed upon, and yes, it is life, and you are alive. All right, here's this weird fish I saw today. I've never seen an eye that big on anything. Very strange.
That's a weird looking fish, man. I've never seen that.
It is. I know. I haven't seen that either.
Look how small it is compared to the eye. I mean,
I know.
It doesn't even make sense.
Cartoon world.
Yeah. Okay, so let me I have to get out of this. Well, let me try this. If I open this one. Okay. No, that's what I thought it was going to do. I have to actually click on it and go to the next one. Okay, so that's the other one. Holy
Yeah.
crap, look at that. Look at this.
It looks like an olive, a giant olive.
An olive right there. And
Yeah.
what is this fish? Is there a name for it?
There is a name for it. I don't remember what it is. I just kind of saved it randomly, but it's very strange.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's weird that the fin or the tail, it looks really like a snake tail or something. It looks really weird. Let me get out of this one and go to the next one. So I have the last one. But like I said, I don't know why this was not working. So let me share this. Window, share. Okay. Okay, here's this one.
And what the heck is that about?
What is that a shark? No, it's the same fish.
I don't know what it was. The same fish as the first one, maybe. I don't know. It's just so weird.
It has like the same kind of tail, but the eye is smaller actually.
Yeah, it's a lot smaller. It's so weird.
I don't know what that is. It just looks very, very strange.
And another weird one that I was thinking about is like before there were like certain snakes that like didn't go in water and like weren't good with water and they would just like drown. They couldn't swim. And I shared my screen.
Oh,
I thought this was weird. So like non-water snakes have been like swimming recently. Here's a clip of a snake, a rattlesnake trying to get on somebody's boat.
This
is just.
My brother was fishing the other day, or actually last week, I think it was, and a rattlesnake was doing this. Luckily he was on the pier, but he was like, "What is this rattlesnake just doing there?" Holy crap! Look at that! It's getting on the boat. It got on the boat.
Yeah, I know. it's like, what's up? Yeah.
Holy crap! It's going fast.
And it can swim well. And I remember there were snakes that like couldn't swim; they would just drown. But apparently now those snakes, they're water snakes. So
I've never seen a rattlesnake do that. And I'm from Texas, where we have rattlesnake roundups.
Yeah. Oh, crazy.
You ever heard of those rattlesnake roundups?
And no, is that like kind of like where they kill all the gophers to save the crops?
No, they go and get a whole bunch of rattlesnakes and they have a festival, and they'll have people in sleeping bags, and there's a competition and see how many rattlesnakes you can fit in the sleeping bag with a person in it, and then zip them up.
Why would you ever do that?
People are freaking crazy.
That is terrible. That is terrible.
So there's that, and then you could see like people they'll cook fresh rattlesnake right in front of you and stuff like that.
What?
They'll grill it right there, or fry it for you, whatever you want. It's called the rattlesnake roundup.
That is crazy. I know we covered this before, but like ravens like are just talking more like humans every day. So.
Oh yeah.
You alright?
I don't know if this is the right video, but...
You alright?
No, he's like, I don't know. What do you do? You haven't got no food. Hello? You alright, ma'am? I'm alright, you alright?
You alright, ma'am?
What? You alright? I'm alright. You alright? You alright?
Yeah,
that's like a raven and a magpie in one.
I know, it's weird. It's really weird. Like birds talking more.
What's the matter?
Treasure. Say, are you alright? To make some mischief, are you? Oh, there. Good girl, and again. Go on then, sing for us. Go on then.
What's the matter? What's the matter, what?
I'm looking for treasure, I've told you.
Oh my
Yeah.
What in the world? Oh, I hear my echo.
Oh, sorry. Let me fix my speakers here. Yeah, that's weird. I don't remember, like, you hear those, like, dogs that, like, speak English now. You'll, like, hear them, oh, no! And it's just, like, I don't remember that before. I don't remember talking ravens. I don't remember talking songbirds. I remember parrots could talk. That's it.
Parrots. Yeah, exactly. What in the world? Is that your phone?
No, sorry. Or, like, no, it was, because I plugged in my headset. Or like that lyre bird, the one that can like repeat any sound it hears. It'll just like sound like a chainsaw. It's like, oh my gosh.
Car alarms, chainsaws.
Yes.
Anything it'll mimic. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And malicious crows can talk too now. They also speak English now, so that's
yeah. That's crazy. But did you? Yeah, you watched my video, the one with the phenomenon with the birds flying in the sky.
Oh yeah, I saw that in real life, and I thought it was like the end of times, and like my life was over because it was right after the Mandela effect started. I saw that in person, and I was just like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm like, we're all doomed.
I had to make a video for it because it looked so freaking creepy.
Do you want to play that?
Sure. Let me see. I forgot the name of it, but let me look for it real quick. Hold on 1 second. I can get that. What is it?
Yeah, that was just so weird. And like, well, the first time I saw that, I was sitting in a restaurant, and right after the Mandela effect started happening, like I didn't know what was going on. I like kind of like lost it. I just like I didn't know what was happening. I thought it was like the end of times. Like I thought like I don't know what I thought, but I thought like the next minute like the rapture was going to happen when the Mandela effect started happening for me. I thought that's what was going to happen. And then I had those giant swarms of birds showing up and following me around, and that terrified the hell out of me.
Yeah. No, it's this starling, or what is it? The starling murmuration phenomenon. So and then what I'll do is I'll mute us so we can hear the music that I put to it. So yeah, check this out. Let me just share my screen, and I'll mute us. Hold on 1 second. So I'm going to mute us. Let me know if you hear it. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to mute it.
Yeah. That's what I saw, like, all around this restaurant I was in. It scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, it's called the Starling Murmuration Phenomenon. And yeah, I just recently made a video on that because it just looked mesmerizing when I was coming across these videos of these birds. I'm like, oh my God, what the heck? So, yeah.
It's very weird.
Crazy.
It's
Wow.
very weird.
Do you have anything else you want to share? We're almost close to 2 hours, but if you don't...
No, I don't think so. The only thing that reminds me of is when there were like tornadoes of bugs here in Saskatchewan.
I made a video on that.
But
Yeah,
that's like here. Oh, hold on, let's see if I can.
Yeah, I put the video clip in my video of that with the mosquitoes. I'm like, they're called mosquito tornadoes.
Yeah, they're not actually mosquitoes. They're some type of flies, but I thought that was really weird because that's here now.
Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's
Well,
that's all, folks. Unless you have something else to share.
No, I don't. I think we shared quite a bit. It's too bad that Rena wasn't able to join us, but this is all right. You know, we'll have another live stream. But everybody in the chat, thanks for coming to check out our live stream, and you know, this has been really great.
Art, the mosquitoes are normal size here up in Saskatchewan, so it's pretty far north. But yeah, they're normal size. They're just a pain in the ass.
Well, I will end it here. So everybody, have a good night. And yeah, this has been fun. Thanks, Callie.
Yeah, take care, and hopefully we'll have Rena next time. So
yeah, so stick around after I play this. But yeah, so everybody have a good night. I'm gonna play the outro video, and yeah, we'll be streaming sometime soon. So yeah, have a good
and
night.
make sure to check out Hazel video meantime that aren't live streams because they're all really good. So take care, everyone.
Thanks. Good night.
The lion and the lamb shall lie down together, and every man shall sit under his own vine and fig tree, and none shall be afraid.
Welcome to the channel.
I thought an interesting comment was made when somebody said to me, I heard somebody say, no, where's Mandela? Well, Mandela's dead because Saddam Hussein killed all the Mandelas. He was a brutal tyrant that divided people up and split families, and people recovering from this. So there's a psychological recovery that is taking place, and it's hard work for him, and I understand it's hard work for him. My honor to welcome.
Well, firstly, I would like to express my deepest sympathy